Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboabtw. Instead of this video, I'll be giving you guys the method to basically get infinite items inside this game. This will make you have crazy trade value, and basically you'll be able to get any item that you want inside of this game by doing this method, just because the items that do drop from doing this method are some of the most expensive ones in the game at the current moment. So if you get any of these items by doing this, then your trade value will be crazy, and then you'll basically be able to trade for anything. And you guys can probably imagine what I'm going to be talking about, but it's going to be the AFK Cooling James game mode on an Arontar slot, and that is how you basically get infinite items. You go into Cooling James on an Arontar, boom, you win. I don't know why, but it works because every singular Arontar is doing the same method right now. If you guys don't know, basically the way Cooling Games is supposed to work is a 10v10v10v10. But right now, they don't have a cap limiter on Cooling Games for certain races. So basically, you can go in 40 deep Arontars versus 10 Quincy's and you guys will win, right? So that's essentially what people are doing right now. And it's a little crazy because the rewards that you get from Cooling Games are actually insane. You get the new blood thing that is used for Ancient Vasto. You get the Hog Ball, which is used for Ancient Vasto. You can get a Vow of Luck, which is probably the best luck inside the, or the best vow inside the game right now. And then you just get other rewards, bro. Like, it's actually, like, pretty good rewards. And all of those items I just listed actually have insane trade value right now. Like, the blood and the Holy Orb, or the Hog Ball, I mean, combined, you could probably get any item in the game, including Vow of Sacrifice. Like, you could probably actually get any item in the game with just those two items. So that's why it's actually insane to do this method. So literally all that you want to do, go to the matchmaking, pick your Arontar, queue Cooling Games. That's all you have to do for this method to work. And it's a little insane, because it's just basically essentially free items. And the other insane thing is you can basically, like, AFK this. Right, you can actually, like, AFK, set up an auto clicker, and put it in the right spot. So when you get queued out of Cooling Games, you'll just instantly re-queue inside another match. It's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, like I was saying, I believe if you literally just put on an auto clicker, well, maybe not an auto clicker, you can definitely set up a tiny task to queue you, right? Like, exit out of the game, go into matchmaking, queue you, boom. And you can probably actually set up a tiny task to do that. And a lot of people are doing this method right now, so it doesn't really take that long for the Cooling Games actual match to start either. So overall, this is just an insane method right now. I highly recommend to do it. But play as an Arontar, because the Arontars are kind of just running it, and that's the only real way that you will be able to AFK it, is if you are running a Arontar. Like, as you guys can see, when I load in, bro, it's all Arontars. Every single person here is an Arontar. Like, almost every single one. I haven't seen anything not Arontar. And I don't know if this is just where the Arontar spawn, but either way, if this is just where the Arontar spawn, I've never even tried out this method myself. This is just, you guys can see it works, bro. There's literally like 35 Arontars right here. So it's going to be all these people versus like 10 Quincy's. That's literally... That's literally how it's gonna work, bro. And it's a little insane that that's how that works, but yeah. So you can literally just go AFK. Is what I'm telling you guys. Like, I don't even have to fight. These guys are gonna fight for me. I'm imagining a lot of them will be AFK as well. But at the end of the day, bro, there's still gonna be people actually playing. The numbers AFKing to the numbers not AFKing are definitely gonna like look how many fucking people there's. It's all Shinigami or Hollow. It literally, and then they're sped and they fight each other. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them, but this is what they do, right? But you guys see, there's literally 2 points for Shinigamis, 46 points for Hollows. Why are you dripping me? Like, okay, don't get me wrong, Hollows have autism, so this will happen probably every single time. But yeah. And because they basically are guaranteed to win, I think that is why they are fighting each other. Because you guys can already see it's 64-2. So literally all that you're doing is waiting for this timer to go out. And once when this timer is out, you guys will just... Actually, I think you gain points for killing your own faction right now. I believe that's where they're fighting each other, because we started... Ball right, bro. This game is actually terrible. But yeah, that's basically what you do, right? So the timer has 800 seconds remaining. So literally all that you're doing is waiting for that timer to run out, and then you'll get your rewards. It honestly might be better if you just die, so you can just sit here and wait for the timer to be over. Alright, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that took a lot longer than I expected, but let's see. And, oh, hey. Is it the method? Yes. Will you guarantee get something good? Hell no. It might take a few tries to get something good. But there you guys can see, it is possible to literally just sit here AFK. I didn't move, I literally died instantly. And then like I said, once when the match is over, you just click Q again, and you go inside the next one. Now, how you would actually set up the tiny task is a little bit weird, because yes, you're queuing, and the queues are always going to be different. And obviously, if you just put it right here, then, like, you know? So, I would probably just start it, make it queue, drag it over here, and then once when you're inside the game, just stop it. I don't know how you would set it up, but it's definitely possible to AFK this. It's definitely possible, because you just go straight back to the matchmaking thing. So it would be a repeat motion of click, click off, boom. If you want to be extra safe, you can probably sit for like 2 minutes, right? Tap this, drag it off, sit for like 2 minutes, because you have no idea how long the queue's gonna work for. And then probably wait for your whole match to finish, see your rewards, and then probably wait another extra like 2 minutes, and then click it again, is what I would do personally. But I mean, you guys can try to set it up yourselves however you want. Just know that this is the method to get free rewards, free items, everything like that. You can get the blood, you can get the hardball, you can get the Vow of Luck, you can get a lot of good items doing this. I'm not saying that it's guaranteed that you'll get anything, even if you AFK for like 12 hours. It's definitely possible to get nothing. Not saying that it's guaranteed, but if you do want good rewards, this is going to probably be the best method inside the game at the current moment. If you are struggling to get hog frags, if you are struggling to get anything that you want to trade for, a creed emblem, anything like that, this is going to be the method, because you'll just get absurd amounts of value. So you'll be like good. Like you'll actually have a lot of value to trade and stuff like that. But yeah, I would personally just AFK this. You guys know you can macro it, tiny task it, whatever you want to call it. And yep, every single time, it's just going to be a lot of Orantars. And it's going to be either Twinsies or Shinigami. If you want to survive, you can. There's no real reason to surviving. Honestly, it might be better to just die to your teammates, because they're always just going to fight it out like that. But no matter what, you win, right? If you go hollow, no matter what you win, you're guaranteed to get some type of rewards. If you're lucky, you can get a blood. If you're lucky, you can get a hardball, a Vow of Luck. I think I'm personally going for Vow of Luck right now. They did say that they are going to make it randomized rewards as well at some point, that the rewards will actually swap game modes. So if Vow of Sacrifice is ever in this, and this method is still working, this method will be insane. But until that happens, you know, the best thing that you can probably get in here is Vow of Luck. I'm assuming the Bloods and the Hardballs will eventually go down in price, because this is a method that does exist. But yeah, you guys can kind of use this method however you want. You know, AFK it, don't AFK it, just sit here and stare at your screen if you want. But this is the best method to get items currently inside the game. If you guys end up enjoying it, like, subscribe, and do all that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.